And here we are.
What up,
Hello,
YouTube?
everybody, and welcome to the channel. I'm glad to see everybody's here. I haven't checked to see who's here.
We
I
got
see PA Patriot. I see I
Charlie up
am
there.
Jackson. How you doing, man? Haven't seen you in a bit. Dan is here, chilling. I like that. Yeah, we're gonna try and figure out what we're gonna do. I got my camera over here set up. I was either gonna, depending on who came in, if they wanted to learn how to pan some gold, or we can just sluice some if you'd like. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Jericho and Hercules is here down there in the corner, and Rock Butcher is lighting up the smoking lamp.
Get some mining happening here.
I got something. Actually, how you doing? I am Jackson. And Lewis Outdoors. How you doing? Welcome to the show, man. I got two mail calls today. I'm going to show you the first one. I opened them up already. I can't stop. This here, if anybody knows what that is,
Ooh, you got some Carson dirt.
this is from my win from Can Do Veterans channel. He's got the Can Do Veterans sticker on it. And it's a nice big jar of Carson pay dirt, man.
Are you gonna run that tonight?
No, this is special. I think I'm gonna have to do this all by myself, man.
That'll be your Christmas special or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, right
In
on.
front of the fireplace.
Yeah. Yeah. The missus will hit you with a frying pan. Don't do that.
Oh, I already showed. I was looking through it, just tumbling through it, and there's a beautiful piece of opal in there.
Wow.
And I brought it upstairs to show her. She already claimed it. She says, that's her birdstone, and she thinks that it would be nice in some silver wire and she'll wear it. So she's already claimed.
Hi, Bobby.
What's up, Bobby?
I am Saxon. I watched that last short you posted about 30 minutes ago and didn't understand a word you were saying, but it sounded okay.
Who's that? Me?
I am Saxon. He posted some. There was some component that it looked like the whole end of it had blown right off. I don't know what it was, but it'd be like me talking to you in geochemical terms, and you just sort of look at me sideways like a dog looking at his owner when he doesn't understand him. That's how I was watching I am Saxon's video.
How do
That's
I
cool,
find
man.
me on YouTube now?
How do you what?
How do I find this broadcast on YouTube?
You look up your channel and then you go to it'll be the eagle picture.
Yeah, the live section of your channel.
Oh, let's see. I'll be.
Mute
Hopefully, I
yourself.
don't get lost.
Mute yourself here before you
Yeah.
get all reverb. I think we are getting event sound from you there, Jericho. I can hear air blowing. Just put it on your feet, not on the windshield.
That made it
broke,
louder.
man.
Okay, we're there. We got it.
It's quieter on this end. It broke, man. That's that good. That's good. I'm Jackson. I understand that part. Yeah, it broke, man.
Hold on a
Stuff
second.
breaks.
I had another awesome mail call today. Got some more entries into the monster wheel. for free giveaways.
All right.
I don't know if you guys saw that short Dan's talking about, but he took a snow shovel and attached it onto his garden tractor, and he's got a chain coming up over the hood, I guess, where he could raise and lower the plow blade.
Hey, redneck ingenuity, it works.
If you're dealing with 4 inches of snow, it might work, Dan. But if you get 1.5 feet, I think you're going to be out of luck.
Oh well, they're supposed to get hammered. He's up there.
Yeah.
He ain't gonna get his bed in Buffalo.
They're getting smoked up there. I was just reading on the news. It was.
I watched a video of a lady. She put a camera on her out her back window, and she's like, Thursday there was no snow. A couple hours later, there's snow. Then there's more snow. Then there's more snow. And like you can see her dog. Each time she let her dogs out is what the clip she used.
Yeah.
Like she's got a wire miner, like one of the bird hunting dogs, and by the 5th clip, you could just see the top of its head and its tail going through the snow. It was happy. It was having fun.
I guess. Yeah, dogs love snow.
Zeus hates snow.
Well, because Zeus is 4 inches tall.
He gets little snowballs all over his fur.
Yeah.
We got him one of those the heated dog blankets.
Okay.
And
is it run with like a couple of little AA batteries or a 9-volt or something?
It's like one of the ones that you put in the little kid scooters. It's just a little black battery about that big.
Yeah.
And it gets nice and warm. He likes it.
I'm sure.
He'll go in and he'll grab a corner of it and he'll roll it on top of himself and just lay there in a nice little oven.
That's funny.
No snow for the Dano yet.
Nothing happening up there yet. It'll be there.
Yeah. I was reading they're calling for a couple of feet down in southern Ontario, and so it's heading your way, Dan.
Now, is that where Reginald lives?
Yeah, Reg is down there. Reg should get smoked. Break the shovel up, Reg.
They're saying something about they got hit with 5 to 6 feet in Buffalo already. The governor declared it an emergency here in New York.
I remember about 15 years ago, Toronto got 1.5 feet in one day, and the mayor at the time called a national emergency and called in the army to help clear the roads. At the city of Toronto, they think that they're the center of the universe, like Toronto is, and they instantly became the laughing stock of all of the rest of Canada. You get 1.5 feet of snow and you got to call in the army. Holy jumping.
Now I hear something in the background.
Yeah, lots of air now, Jericho.
Oh, he's got his heater going.
Turn the heater down a notch.
Yeah, it's just a tad below zero.
Just turn it down one notch. It won't be that. It sounds like you got it on full.
I can't make snow yet. It's not cold enough to make snow. I tried.
Why would you want to?
It's fun. You boil water, put food coloring in it, chuck it up in the air.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then you make your own snow.
Yeah, you need like minus.
It's got to be below zero.
It's got to be closer to about -20, -30.
Yeah.
Like last year when it was hitting about 110 with the wind chill, 110 below. I chucked it up and it turned to snow right as soon as it left the cup. It was kind of neat.
Yeah, there was a photographer up here that did some really beautiful images of doing that with a coffee cup and tossing it up in an arc, and it makes this beautiful like mohawk of snow crystals forming in the air above them. It's pretty neat.
But yeah, all the water that doesn't turn to snow falls back on you, and that's some hot stuff.
Yeah.
Wheezing Giza. How you been, man? There you go. You know you're welcome. Yeah, this is us live. We got Rock Butcher down below me. Jericho's in the background somewheres over there. And I got my sluice going. I don't know. We didn't decide what we're going to do yet. Any ideas? Either we can pan or we can run this little guy.
Well, what are you going to run? That's the question.
I got a little bag of this stuff here.
Little
PA
vendetta
Patriots
bag?
in the house. Hey, PA Patriot. How you doing, man?
Is that a vendetta bag? I can't see. I got my bifocals on.
Yeah. Hold on a second. I think let me go see. She was calling me. I think she needs me. Hold on a second.
All right.
Take care of the
talk
show.
funny
I'll be
stuff
right
about
back.
your hair when you're gone.
Outdoor Wally's here.
Yeah, you see Joe's tattoo up there on his back? Isn't that
Yeah, that's quite a tat.
PA Patriot prospecting? You going deer hunting this weekend? That's the excitement in Wisconsin.
Yeah, I'll probably hit out this weekend.
It's kind of
Let's
odd
see
how
what I can
everybody, all the states start their gun season right around the same time. It's kind of odd. I guess that's based off of rut in nature, but still.
Yeah. First Monday in November typically is when it starts.
Oh, yours starts early?
Yeah.
Yeah, we get 2 weeks. And then we got like a bow season before, a bow season after, a muzzleloader season, a shotgun season, and then another bow season. And then you can use a crossbow during any of the seasons if you're allowed to use a crossbow.
We've got up here. We got 2 weeks of bow / muzzleloader before, and then if you're in Southern Ontario, there's a 2-week gun season, and then another 2-week bow season after that.
Yeah,
but up here it's a 2-week bow season before, so it starts in like October, and then our deer season here goes to the end of the year, gun season.
Yeah, there's a girl from here in town was bow hunting last weekend, and she saw a buck. They said she saw a buck, and it had its head down, and she thought it was just rooting into the grass. Well, he was trying to shake another buck off of him that had died attached to him.
Oh boy!
So she got 2 for the price of 1.
Oh my gosh! Not so sure I would have wanted to eat the other one, but
no, they did. But two sets of racks because
because they were locked together. Yeah. Up here, the deer are considered pest. They're not native to this part of Ontario, but because the populations have increased so much. So I can go shoot one, and like I buy my tag every year, and then you got to go into a lotto, and it's like you pick your hunting zone for a doe tag, okay, because that's how they regulate it. And so I picked my uncle's place first for a doe tag. Now this year I didn't get a chance to go there, but I didn't get a doe tag there anyway. Then I pick here for second because you get 100% of the time. If you apply here, you get one.
Okay.
And so I could shoot buck or doe. And once I've filled my tag, I can walk back into the conservation office and say, hey, I filled my tag. I want to buy another one. And for $25, I get another deer tag, and I can go out and shoot a second deer.
They do the same thing here, but you get so you get a hunter's choice tag, buck or doe. Some people just get doe tags. Yeah,
here it's buck or doe. Like I mean, if I've got a doe tag, I can still shoot a buck.
Well, see, here you can't.
And frankly,
you got hunter's choice.
Yeah, no, because every time in Canada, well, in Ontario anyway, I don't know about the rest of the provinces, but when you buy your deer license, it's automatically a buck tag.
Okay.
And then when you go to the draw, you have the option of shooting a doe if you win, and you get an antlerless deer tag. And antlerless deer include, if you shoot a young one, maybe a young buck that's got less
The point.
it's like less than 3/4 of an inch. That counts as an antlerless deer, but not that you would shoot one that small. But
Yeah, I think we can get up to 6 bonus tags per
oh,
person.
really? Yeah, no, us here it's just 2. But,
The town, we get Hercules friends out here. There's about 30 of them that just run right through the yard downtown. And there's certain people that are allowed to hunt in town.
oh, really?
Gun. It's bow and crossbow.
Okay.
But there's people that are allowed to hunt in town from their vehicles. The disabled tags.
Yeah.
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 Because there's cornfields surrounding us. I mean, we are in farmland.
Gotcha. Yeah. No, there's millions. Like I could take you if you ever come up here to Thunder Bay. I'll take you to you just go over a bridge onto one of the islands right there on the shore of Lake Superior, and there has to be 5,000 deer on that island. Like it's stupid the number, and they walk right up to your car, and they're all in town. I mean, I got video of deer eating the leaves off the mountain ash in my front yard. But we're not allowed to discharge firearms within city limit. But I suspect if I had a crossbow and I saw one in my backyard and I could zap it, the only issue I might have is that it might jump the fence, and then I'd have to deal with a neighbor that was maybe an anti-hunter.
What's up, nickel and dime coin hunter? How's it going?
That's it, prospecting 406, because the deer know where they're safe. You know, they're not persecuted in town, so they hang out in town. They just go eat everybody's carrots and lettuce and cabbage and out of their gardens. You know, I mean, there's a deer trail in the wintertime in my house. There's a deer trail that comes down one side of my house, goes all the way along our hedge line. It goes into my neighbor's yard along his hedge line. We got no fence between us and the neighbor, and then goes out the other side of his house and down the street. And they just come through and browse.
PA Patriot Prospecting's got a crossbow for sale.
Yeah.
I'm dropping people's links that aren't modded up. Where'd PA Patriot Prospecting go?
Oh yeah. I mean, heck, you know, if we went out prospecting 406, if you and I went out with a couple of 30-30s and a box of ammo in our pocket, like we could break the springs on my truck coming back from Mission Island. You know, like it's ridiculous the amount of deer that are out there.
I'm sorry, guys. I got caught up.
Hey, family comes first, brother. Family comes first.
Now,
Hi,
how do I
MJ.
get how do I
Hi,
get
MJ. Welcome.
Oh, it left.
What left?
My
Oh, yeah, 'cause
camera.
It died, probably.
No, I got it in my hand here.
Oh. What's up, MJ, in real life?
How you doing, everybody? I missed Nickel and Dime. How you doing?
We've been having a conversation about deer hunting.
Oh,
Yeah, I got to fill the freezer. These grocery prices are stupid.
what do you want to do? You think we should?
I like watching little sluice run.
I like watching the sluice run too, but let's leave it up to
The panel.
commenters and let's leave it up to the chat. You guys want to see him pan or do you want to see him sluice?
Prospecting 406. Hey, how you doing, Nick?
All right, we're 1-0. Sluice is winning. 2 for the sluice. 3 for the sluice. Oh, got to mute that one.
There we go.
Sorry.
Sluice it. It is a little bag, but He does her 1 spoon at a time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was only running the heat to defrost the window so I could let the smoke out. My window's iced up.
I hate that. Tundras have a bad issue with that. Any liquid at all gets down the side of the weather guard, and man, you can't open that window for 5 minutes unless you get in there with a credit card. And,
yeah, somebody should invent something that radiates heat down into that sucker.
You think so, eh?
Hey, I might have to look at that because I'm good at playing with electricity. I've only been zapped a couple times.
Yeah, I mean, Japanese practicality in their vehicles is fantastic, but that's the one thing that I don't like about my Tundra is that the damn windows freeze. Driving out to the field in the morning in the wintertime, going out to the drill, and you got to wait for 15 minutes until you can actually crack the window.
So my mom bought me a cigarette to help me quit smoking cigarettes.
That's one of those silly That's one of the original e-cigarettes.
It's not an e-cigarette.
No,
it's a one hitter that looks like a cigarette. She didn't know. She bought me. She's like, well, if you want to hold a cigarette, you can hold the cigarette in your hand, and then you won't smoke. It's a one hitter. But it does help. Like it does help when you like.
Sure, you're hanging on to it.
You're thinking you can puff on it and breathe through it like you're taking a hit of a cigarette. But I saw that and I just about pissed myself laughing.
That's funny.
Yeah, she's like, yeah, I saw this at the there's like a junk store where they sell everything for $1, $3, $4. She's like, yeah, I saw that, and she's like, that'll help you quit smoking. You can never smoke that.
That's funny.
Can you guys hear that or no?
Nope. Which is probably a good thing because it would make me want to go pee.
See, that's the ASMR. You like to listen to the water. Joe, somebody commented on one of my videos about you. It was a good comment. I tried to tag you in the comment. I don't know if it went through.
What did we do?
He said so. He made like he was talking to you on my video.
Oh. I'll have to see.
Weezy Geezer says, exactly, Rock Butcher, me too. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's tough getting older.
All right. Let's put that over there for now. We're going to run this. Let's see, we got an hour to do it because I don't want to infringe upon.
Bayou Gold Guy's got a hot chip challenge tonight, I believe.
Yeah, so we're gonna try and get this done by then, so we can all go over there and check out Bayou Gold Guy.
Sounds good.
All right, it was Roadhog. I feel the same way, Joe. I got to keep moving.
We're gonna. You guys don't want to see me classifying this now, do you?
Well, yeah, we like to see the big gold stay up at the top of the old classifier, but I mean, you can keep it a secret.
If I find a big piece of gold at the top of the classifier, I'll let you know. This is a little thank you bag, so I'm not expecting.
I got a mail call, but
Hey, you guys.
I left my money at home when I went to the post office.
Where's Charlie? Charlie's here?
Charlie's in the house.
He's on a date with his wife.
Oh, yeah, they're out. Charlie, you're not on a date with your wife and call it into a.
He's on date night with the wife, and he's talking to us.
Well, yeah, he does that all the time.
You guys must have been married as long as me and my wife then.
Wow, look at that! I got a little bean sprout.
You should plant it and see what grows.
There you go. Look at being a patriot. I pissed everyone off on the job site Monday, and it got the results I wanted. The guys hate me, but the office loves me. Sometimes, man, you got to be the bull.
Yeah.
As the leader, sometimes you just got to kick them in the ass. And don't worry, they'll all turn around and love you later on, too, as long as you treat them well.
So I think when you hit 1,000 subscribers, Joe, you should do a shirtless tattoo reveal because you got some awesome ink.
I just posted a picture of my back on my.
I know we saw it.
Oh,
but you have to. It's just a picture, like you have to get up close. And
if you blow yourself up and you're like, check it out, this is my ink, because I know you.
Oh, you want to see all of it? You want to see all of it?
Not right now.
Not right now. You got to save that for your reveal when you hit like 1,000 subs. Be like, get me to 1,000, you can see my ink.
Yeah.
You guys sure you want to see all of it?
No. No.
Oh, that's right. You tattooed a fly on your winky.
I almost hit the leave studio button right there, Joe. I'm sorry. I was gonna punch it.
Charlie's getting stuff from the store. Running around, going to oldest daughter's house, check out her new car. Nice.
All right. Since we got
Lisa Geezer says nope.
No Winky Show on YouTube. That's for your OnlyFans, Joe. You can save that one for your OnlyFans.
On the other hand, we got MJ here saying, "I love Eagles."
I'm trying to lure them all over to TikTok.
Too funny.
All right. What do you think? Should we wet this down?
I would.
Yeah.
Because a lot of gold, like when I got some of his, a lot of gold was stuck to the dirt or the rocks.
Yeah, get it wet and kind of give it a little shake around to kind of grind against each other, just to kind of clean it up a little bit.
All right, we're gonna
Charlie hits 2K subs. He's doing a AU guys prospecting tattoo live.
We're gonna try and keep this as a learning experience for everybody.
There we go.
So we're all going to learn how to use this sluice here.
When I sell my 10th Kratos magnet, I'm putting the Kratos logo on my magnet hand.
He's got Weezy Geezer.
There's the beak.
What am I missing?
Weezy Geezer says he's got wings running down both thighs, and then there's
the beak.
Did you use your belly button as one of the eyes, Joe?
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Unbelievable.
That would be an epic tattoo, though. I don't know if I'd want to get a beak tattoo on my. I guess they do call it a pecker. A beak is a pecker.
Oh, you know what I forgot?
Oh
this thing is.
Hi, Doug. You just.
What's up, Doug Odette? How's it going, buddy?
Oh boy. Oh. All right, moving right along.
Yeah, anyways. Hey, Joe, if you hit the layout button, you can make that camera big.
If I do what?
Hit the layout button.
Okay, now just
drag the other one over.
Drag the other one over. There you go.
Now we're in business.
Bob's your uncle. No, I'm still here. I'm still here for us. It's good.
Bobby, I checked the tracking and it says either tomorrow or Monday. But I will definitely message you and let you know as soon as I get it.
I forgot, man. There's a lot of black sand in here.
Hey, you might have to hook up that blue bowl.
PA Patriot, Bob's your uncle is a British term. It comes from a very, very long time ago, hundreds of years ago. It means everything's going to be all right. And it was because there was some absolutely corrupt politician named Robert in Parliament that got a whole bunch of criminals off. And it ended up being a great big scandal. And so they said, well, as long as Bob's your uncle, you're okay, you know. And that's where, the term Bob's your uncle, it means, hey, don't worry about it. Everything's going to be fine.
See how nice a spray ball would be up here?
Yeah, I'm not so sure, Joe. You'd almost have to, if you're going to put a spray bar up there, you'd almost have to put edges around it to stop the spray from blowing it right out the sides. I would just drop it right on that slope instead of dropping it up the top.
It still gets hung up there unless
Yeah, and if it all runs at once, it fires right out the end like a slug, eh?
I got to take a spinny break. Be right back.
we gotta refill where am I? Oh, I'm over there. We gotta put some water in our spray bar here.
What's that? T-Rep Adventures and Robert's Rules of Order. Maybe that's what I'm talking about. I might have my history buggered up. But it was something along those lines.
I don't see nothing showing up in the in that beginning map there.
Mm-hmm.
I might have to go through this again, get some of that black sand out of there, man. A lot of it. Unless we got some gold down there in the ripples. We'll see.
Maybe there's no fine stuff in there. It's all chunky.
Could be. Yeah, we still got to look at the bigger rocks. Watch them a little bit too. All right.
Doug Odette saying, Joe, just drop it right straight into the flow.
Drop it what?
Just put it right straight into the flow of water.
Oh, yeah.
Just maybe feed it a little slower off the spoon, that's all.
A lot of black sand left down here.
Yeah, because you shook it. Yeah.
Oh, I see some chunky gold right there. You guys see that? I wonder if we should try and retrieve that or let it go down. You see that in there? It's hard for you guys to see it, but
Not from that far away, no.
yeah.
There you go.
Oh, there's lots of it. We're gonna.
Yeah, asbestos is a pain in the ass, PA Patriot. This house we bought here, just going on 2 years ago now, was built in '59, and all the tiles in the kitchen, all the tiles down the stairs, they're all asbestos. All the HVAC is all wrapped with asbestos tape, and it's I said to hell with it. I bought, for the wrapping on the HVAC, I went and bought that sticky aluminum tape, and I just cut it into strips and I wrapped directly over top of the asbestos tape. So it's like that. And the house inspector that we had, who came and looked at it, he said, like if the moment you say you want to rip up the floor in your kitchen, all of a sudden you open a whole can of worms with the asbestos thing. So that, yeah, it's okay when it's not disturbed. Exactly. And so what he said was, just if you're going to lay new tile, just lay new tile directly on top of the asbestos tiles and be done with it. And then it's encapsulated and you don't have to worry about it anymore.
My dad, when he encounters old asbestos tiling for when it is business, they actually have you put kills it and then another seal coat over it, and that's another way that because it powders, over
Yes.
time.
Yeah.
And if you got the sliding wood floor, like the lock and groove sliding floor, even though you got the purple foam stuff over top of it, it can still powder and then work its way up or whatever.
Oh, really? Okay.
So they coat it with the kills it and some other stuff, which isn't a cure, it isn't a fix, but it prevents it from having contact with the moving, floating floor.
Gotcha.
Yeah, Rock Busher.
Yeah, Doug, I'm sorry, man. Why didn't you give me a call? I could have driven over. I just put my winter tires on. I could have been there in about 12 hours.
I'm back. What's going on? Did I miss anything? Prospecting 406. I know you haven't been up at the claim lately, but I hope your pans are heavy anyway. Doug Odette, good to see you out there. I've been busy just trying to catch up on the chat. We
Now,
got a
do you
little
think
bit to go.
do you think Doug Odette can handle that rock butcher?
Oh, I'm sure he could.
Doug Odette, if I mail you a giant chunk of quartz, would you be interested in smashing it and just let me know if there's gold in it? You can keep the gold. I just want to know because I brought back a giant quartz specimen that had one piece of visible gold for sure. I smashed that off, but if there's one, there's probably more tiny little spots in it. I just want to know. But yeah, I'll mail it to you, and then you can keep the gold if you find any. I'm just curious, and I want to get it out of my trunk. Yeah, but the dolly pot's not going to help with a 20-pound solid block of quartz that I can't even break with my rock hammer.
No, that's it. That's sledgehammer material there. And okay, Joe's coming on with his sales pitch here, so let's let Joe talk.
Everybody was watching. They seen how well the sluice was running there. This is my power supply, and we're thinking about if anybody needs one. I'm thinking I have enough material to make a few of them. I'm going to tell you how it works. It's a 18-volt lithium-ion battery that you put into. This happens to be for a Milwaukee. I believe it's a Milwaukee, and they're interchangeable with for the most part with generic batteries that are on the market there. It comes apart. All they need to do is get this specific for whatever battery that you happen to have or happen to want. I can interchange this so it'll adapt to your. If you have a DeWalt, it's kind of hard, but like I say, this is a generic one.
You got 2 sales already.
Really?
You got AU guys prospecting, and I'll take one to electrocute myself. I don't care. I ain't scared.
There you go. I'm gonna build them. This here is a prototype, so I have ideas to making them a lot better, a little sleek down and everything like that. So if you want, get in touch with me. My email is on my about page on my channel somewhere there, and we'll talk and see what we can come up with.
PA Patriots asking how long does the battery last if you're running it on the sluice?
Well,
or
now
a high back or whatever.
It's never. I charged this to full capacity when I first got it, and I've been running the blue bowl. I've been running the sluice. I've been running the blue bowl. I've been running the sluice. I still got 3 bars on the battery, so it doesn't draw. That pump doesn't draw too much.
Oh, so it's got a meter to tell you what's good on the battery level.
Yes, it does have a meter on it.
Well, and it would be based upon your
Hi,
amperage per hour. Here, I'll give you the answer. What's the amperage per hour on your battery? What's the draw on your motor for your pump? And then you can calculate it out based upon that.
Yeah, well, if you got an 18-volt battery, it's long lasting.
What's up, Mr. Marlon? Myers Videos in the house. What's up, buddy?
Hey, Marlon, how you doing? Mere Videos, nice to see you. Thank you for dropping by, man. I appreciate it very much. I'm just about to dump this sluice and see what we come up with. So let's see if we can't. Maybe we'll re-angle the camera here. Let's see what we got going.
Mayor's sitting in the snow. How many feet you got, buddy? And PA says put him down for 1, so that's 3. Joe's going to end up making himself real busy. So, Jim, to minimize space, you got 3 dimes and a 1 ounce silver round and a Canadian 50-cent piece in your bag in my safe.
Mhm.
You want to switch out for a random silver round, so you have 2 ounces of silver, and then, or do you want the dimes and the Canadian? That's something I was going to ask you.
No, I'd go for the silver round for sure.
Okay. Yeah, because I put a prospector round in there for you, and I put
That's
in.
cool.
I'll put in one of my random.
Sounds good. Don't put not the naked lady one.
You don't want the naked lady one?
No, that would. I mean, me personally, it would be okay, but I'm in a house that's filled with estrogen, and it would not be.
But yeah, so and if anybody wins, that's for the wheel for my 1K, 4K giveaway. But if anybody wins the naked lady round from the Locker Mint, I will swap it out with a non-naked lady round, and we'll give you some options.
Let's see where we are here.
All right, Doug, we'll do.
See you later, PA.
And there, lots and lots. How much time we got left here? Oh, we got plenty of time.
Plenty of time.
Let's see if we can't. We're gonna have to make a little panning station over here. But bear with me.
Oh, I just had it and I lost it.
Hey, Prospecting 406, you got any contact with Stacy there? We haven't.
Oh yeah, we did. We heard from him. He's all right. He's alive.
Oh, okay.
We'll talk about it in the back room.
Okay.
But he's good. He's alive.
Well, that's important.
Well, healthy. That's all that matters in the end.
Yeah. He's on the correct side of the grass.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, we did hear from him. Doug Odette@gmail.com.
I had some water over here somewhere.
It's in the tap, Joe.
What's that?
It's in the tap.
We're just gonna put a little bit in here and pan it off.
I'm talking about in the tap. While Joe's doing that, I remember when I was younger and living with mom and dad. Mom bought a cat, and the cat would get up on the bathroom sink when I was like brushing my teeth and stuff. And I learned pretty quick that when I shut the water off, the cat would look down. It would follow the last bit of water, and it would look down the drain. Stick its head right to see where it went, and then lift its head up. And I turn the water on again, turn it off, and it would look down the drain again. So I would do it about 3 times. And then as soon as the cat put its head down, I turned the water back on. Phew, the cat would go out of the bathroom with a soaking wet head. just being a mean teenager, I guess. But never failed to make me laugh. Because the cat kept doing it. It never learned.
Lot. You see all that black sand there? Ton of black
A
sand.
lot of black sand.
Look at that.
Oh well.
You guys see that?
Still only 4.4 to 6 point something, and gold's 19, so you should be good.
Ooh, you see that?
No, because you don't have the pan big. You got your belly big.
Oh man, why don't you? You see, you guys, you
Well,
gotta
you
tell
gotta
me
give
these things.
you got to give one of us the keys so we can actually
Well,
switch the cameras around. For you.
somebody got the keys, but he's not in here.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah, Charlie.
Yeah, where is Charles? Oh, he's out
Charlie.
on a date. That's right.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, guys. Come on, you got to help me out here. Can you see that better now?
Yes, thank you very much.
All black sand.
Okay.
But you see that?
I do. Careful, careful.
I'm just playing with it now.
Well, you got 8 minutes left to play with it until we got to go somewhere else. So,
All right.
okay, quit with the playing around.
I thought we had 38 minutes.
What time's he going
Yeah,
live?
9 o'clock.
8 o'clock.
Oh.
My time.
Oh, 9 o'clock. Oh, we got lots of time. Play more. Go ahead.
You're getting me nervous there.
No, see, you're using the Falcon pan.
I thought he was going. I thought he was going live at 1:30.
No. All right, let me put these over here, and then I'm going to show you something special. All right. Just bear with me. Are you waiting for the big crescendo over here or what? You waiting for that? You gotta. I'm gonna show you. Let's get rid of some water so we don't spill it.
So Weezer Geezer's asking, is the big crescendo going to be the Eagle's beak?
Ha 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 ha! The eagle's beak.
If it is, I'm unsubbing, Joe. That'll be it.
We're running.
That's
Yeah.
gonna be my 10 billionth subscriber giveaway.
There you go. There you go.
All right.
Too funny.
Let's get back. I'm going to show you one, and then I'm going to show you another. But the second one is going to take a little bit of time.
You got two beaks.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's put this back. And
Nice. Very nice. Some nice chunky gold in there.
All right. 6 nice chunks.
not bad, huh? All right. Now, what we're going to do is just. I'm gonna go back big. I'm gonna put me back, but I gotta put somebody else big. So somebody gotta.
Rock Butcher's got a nice shiny head, and he was
Sure.
supposed to show that
All
horse
right.
to Charlie, but didn't.
Give them a
Supposed to show
story.
what?
Give them a 5-minute story, and I'll be right with you.
Okay.
That
What?
Jade horse, you were going to bring it out last
Oh
night.
shit,
for
that's
Charlie,
upstairs
and
in
you
the bedroom, man. I'm not going to
forgot.
get that now.
Yep, no poking that bear.
No. But I've got, curiously enough, a bunch of really nice stuff here. That's precious opal.
That's sweet.
That's a big chunk of it too. That's from Cooper Petey.
And where's Cooper Petey? Australia.
Oh, Australia, yeah, I remember that.
You had a jeweler one time offer me $25,000 for this, and
Wow.
I said, yeah, I don't know. I'll save it for a rainy day. It's just, to me, it was a gift from a friend, right? So you can see the fire in it. That's a blue and yellow and greens, and if you get it just right, the camera's not that great, but there's red and purple in it. And I think everybody's seen my nugget of copper from the Upper Peninsula. That one there. But I've got a couple samples here of stuff that Doug Odette might be interested in this. This is the kind of rock that you would never think would produce gold. And that has got about, it's like a diorite or something. It's an intrusive rock. It's about 3 to 5% sulfide. You can see a little bit of sulfide in it. And that's from the Musselwhite mine. And that runs 5 grams of gold per ton all day long. So if you had that upstream from you, you'd have, and there's native gold in that. It's something you wouldn't even look at as a prospector. It's like, yeah, it's got a little pyrite in it, but that's it, This is a specimen of peroxenite. When I was the chief geologist at the Lac des Îles mine, here, let me turn this light on. Maybe I'll give you a little more light on the subject here. If you could see a little better. But they gave this to me when I left, and it's got a polished surface on it. And again, there's about 5% sulfides in it. And geologically, if you're in the 3 to 5% sulfide range, that's where you want to start looking for precious metals. If you get up 15, 20% sulfides, it's typically not mineralized. But this piece of rock, if you were to analyze it, runs 0.5 ounce per ton palladium.
Nice.
And you would, and I swear to God, if I saw that in the field, I would say, wow, that's kind of neat, but no, not what we're looking for. And yet we mined the crap out of that. There's a bit of platinum in it. About 1/10 of that is platinum, and then there's copper and nickel credits associated with it. So it's like rocks you look at that you would never think. Is that rock heavy you showed a moment ago? This one here? Yeah, not inordinately heavy.
Prospecting 406. If you want to send pictures of rocks, it's rockbutcher@gmail.com, correct?
Yes.
So rockbutcher@gmail.com, prospecting 406, and you can send in pictures.
Yeah, send me all the pictures you want, man. Yeah, no, I know exactly what you're saying, Doug. Like, because this is a valid field test. For wow,
It's
this
not
rock
Christmas.
is way too heavy for a rock that size. How many rocks have we tossed in our hands in our lives? Millions. And this one is not inordinately heavy. But and it looks really sparkly, but what you're seeing is the sparkle off of the feldspar crystals in it, not the sulfides themselves. Like that little, there we got a little bit of pyrite there, and some more up here, but not that much. Yeah, well, now I turned the light on, so this one is gray and white. It's like a diorite, is what I would call it in the field, a granodiorite. Not even a granodiorite because there's no potassic feldspars in it, but I call it a diorite, intrusive rock. But it's 5 grams per ton all day long. So that's kind of cool. Is Joe ready to go back, or shall we carry on?
Joe's playing with his Christmas present.
Well, I just lost it now because I didn't put the SD card in there.
Oh.
But let me
read the instruction manual before he was playing with his Christmas present.
No, I didn't think.
Now, you can hook that directly up to your laptop with the black cord that's in there, and you can put that screen directly on StreamYard, brother.
So here's a neat piece of jasper with quartz in it, and this runs. This is from a trench that was north of Red Lake. When I worked up at the Red Lake mine, where I got that big honking 4.5 ounce specimen from, I was up bird hunting north of the lake, and there was a bunch of geologists sitting around a freshly blasted trench, and they said that this stuff runs about 2.5 ounces per ton. So kind of cool. So I asked them if I could please have a piece, and they said, "Go ahead, take one." So that's from there. That'd be really pretty if you tumbled it, I think, or broke it into smaller pieces. Yeah, and polished it up.
Shit.
Uh-oh.
Joe's making a mess.
Joe said a cussy no word, as my kids would say.
Oh, it's no longer kid friendly. Bust out.
That's it. That's it. You just got demonetized, Joe.
Bust out the cussing.
What happened?
Yeah.
You cussed. You can't.
Cussed.
Now we can cuss. Free for all. The host cussed. It's no longer monetized.
Hold on.
Okay, so here we go. All right.
Up.
I'll put my rocks away.
See that nice gold there? No, look at that.
There you go.
Look at the shape and contours and textures, even on the tiniest little pieces.
That's neat.
I can even get closer than that.
What's the one on the far right? The odd looking one. That one looks more orange.
The rectangular looking one?
Yeah, it kind of looks orange.
It's just the darkness of the
Oh, it's a darker gold? No, that one's nice. Did you turn the lights on your thing, or did you not hook them up yet?
No, they're on, but does that make a difference?
There you go. That's better. That's
There
nice.
you go. Oh, yeah. Look at that, eh?
That one looks kind of like a boot.
It's a boat, not a boot.
A boot. I'm a boot to go to the store, eh?
Yeah.
It's been a while since I did that to you.
Kiss my, lily white, whatever.
That's my new toy.
That's pretty cool. And bifurcated illumination, as we would say in the assay lab. That's very
I'm
nice.
going to teach Joe how to hook that up to his laptop so that he can direct stream it
Right on.
this weekend.
Oh yeah, I seen you could do that, but I didn't want to. Let me put
Dink with it.
the holder here. Hold on. Go
That
ahead.
you got the 7.5-inch screen, I see.
I want to use it for coins.
Well, yeah. You'll have no problem seeing your errors now.
Oh yeah, that's mainly what I got it for looking at the details and trying to possibly grade some coins that I already have.
Somebody just started up a big block. Or a little car with one of those apple juice can mufflers on it.
It's got the old turbo. I think it's the muffler's frozen.
Yeah, that's a nice amount, a little nice amount of gold there. Bayou Gold Guy premieres in 30 minutes. How many do we got any? Oh, we got 13 people watching. That's cool. That's cool. I hope I entertained you for a while there. We ran the sluice. We got the nice amount of gold out of it. We've seen it up close. We've seen it even closer. So I hope everybody's happy. That camera's out of whack, but
yeah.
Well,
And we get to see two versions of Joe. That's kind of neat.
There you go. Chef E was asking earlier, what's the minimum it needs to yield in order to be commercially mined, Doug? Were you talking about the hard rock, Chef V? Because at the end of the day, whether it's hard rock or placer, you got to look at what are your costs going to be, right? And it's that's above my pay grade. I could tell you what's there. I could tell you precisely where it is, X, Y, Z, and what it looks like in 3 dimensions. But then somebody who's much smarter than me with money would have to decide, how much is it going to cost? Do you shaft on it? Do you open pit it? What are my costs going to be?
And Doug, were you talking about the microscope? That's the Tomlov 7.5, correct, Joe? The HD 1080 Tomlov 7.5.
Say that again.
Your microscope is the HD Tomlov 7.5, correct?
Yeah, it's the.
I can send you a link to it, Doug.
What did I just do with it? I got the. Here it is. Here it is.
Yeah, Chefy, anything hard rock is.
Oh, you got the 9. Nice.
Yeah, 9. There you go. Yeah, anything hard rock is big money, Chefy.
Yeah, Doug, I'll send you a link to it. I'll do that right now. I ain't got nothing else going on.
All you got to do is type in this, and it'll come up.
Yeah,
and,
on Amazon.
Yeah, on Amazon. I ordered it 2 days ago. It's here. I'm playing with it already.
He wasn't supposed to touch it till Christmas. I'm just gonna say.
Well, I looked at the wife and I says, here's my Christmas present. So there you go.
Hey, look at that.
So I figured I'd play with it. How's that look, huh?
There you go. Your workspace looks like mine, not tidied at all.
Oh, I know exactly where everything is.
Who's that good-looking young man in the portrait off to your left shoulder there? That can't possibly be you.
That's my oldest son.
Oh, there we go.
No, that one over there?
Yes.
Yeah.
That looks like a graduation photo from high school or something.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
You weren't supposed to see that.
Joe, did you get that for $92.79 on sale?
$92.79. No, I got. There's something else come with mine. There's another microscope type of deal that comes with it.
The handheld. So you got the Pro. All right.
Yeah, I think it was $119.
Nice.
Something to play with.
I like it.
Ever since I got that that powdery stuff, and I had to go back to the optometrist because my head is all screwed up from trying to eyeball some powder that some guy sent me from above the overhead.
Suck it up, Buttercup.
But I think I'll be able to, look at things a little bit better under that.
It'd be interesting to see what the shape of those grains are, because they've gone through a pulverizer, so they could be all milled up, and maybe some of them are round and some of them are, who knows.
I just got to notice Grease Monkey's going live in 30 minutes.
Huh.
I don't know.
That's all right.
Well, everybody's going to go where they got to go at 9 o'clock. We're going to go here, there, and everywhere. We're going to scatter. I know Bayou Gold Guy is doing his thing at 9, so we'll go over there and support him. He's cool.
Oh yeah.
And,
Joe,
Dan was saying earlier that Grease Monkey still owes him a sluice box that
from months
he wanted from months ago.
Dan?
And he hasn't sent it to Dan.
Oh wow. Well, he's I think he owes a few people a few things.
Yeah.
Yep.
So whatever.
Anyway,
Whatever it might be.
that's it.
He's I spoke to him. I spoke to him about the microscope. I can't. I'm not gonna get involved.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
It is what it is. I don't care.
Life happens.
Yeah. So
I don't know. If I tell someone I'm going to mail them something, I mail it to them. So.
I hear you, and I
or at least let them know, hey, it's going to be late. Like I said, hey Joe, I got a package for you sitting here, but it's going to be late.
Yeah.
MJ, you're still with us, I see.
MJ's gonna, she's gonna double fist both live streams same time.
You gotta let everybody have their chance. I don't mind, coming in on Friday. I know Friday is a good spot. I don't know how I got this spot, but
because I think you're an awesome fella.
Well, we try to do what we can do to uphold the spot, but I know there's a lot of other channels out there want to get their name out and want to do their thing on there, and I highly recommend that everybody does. That's why, I got started just in here in the back rooms with you guys, just hanging out.
Yep.
Now it's
so. Are you happy I talked you into it?
Oh yeah, I'm happy.
It's awesome, isn't it?
I haven't made as many videos though. I gotta take a break and make a video. I know there are fans out there that can't make the Friday night live chats, and they miss me. I know they do. They've been screaming for me.
Come on, make a video of you running that muck of mine in your blue bowl.
Yeah.
Just edit the crap out of it so that we don't have to watch like a 2-hour video or something.
Oh yeah, 2-hour cloudy video.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
That blue bowl looks a whole bunch better with nice, clear, non-murky stuff in it.
You know what I was thinking? I wonder if, and I'll have to try this myself. I'll take one of those bags of pulp and I'll stick it in a pan and I'll just agitate the crap out of it and keep pouring off the liquid.
But now we pour off 90 pieces of gold.
But not pour off, and keep agitating it and pour off the liquid and do that 5, 6, 7 times. And maybe, I'm guessing, I have no idea, but maybe that will clear out all the clay-sized particles.
It's all the same size.
It's going to take you a ton of time to do that, because I'll tell you why.
Mm-hmm.
Because the bucket sluice here is the way it works is it throws the tailings into the bottom of the bucket, and I got a hole cut out halfway up the bucket.
Yeah.
So that water rises and that stuff settles to the bottom.
Yeah.
with your stuff, it's so the particulates are so fine that when it's suspended in that solution, it's you know,
It
there's
doesn't
a
sink.
lot
Like
of-
when you pulled the bucket out, there was nothing in the bottom of it.
Oh, there was stuff in the bottom of it, yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
it
well,
was still the the water can only hold so much of that in suspension.
That's it. That's it. Yeah. So what I'm talking about is using fresh water every time.
Yeah,
Putting fresh
you have to
water in,
change the water every time.
shake the crap out of it, you know, and decant the muddy liquid, and then put fresh water back in, shake the crap out of it again, decant that, and just do that 4, 5, 6 times. And maybe I would end up with just the heavies left.
Yeah, well, what you can do also is just run a hose through it with a hole at the top of the bucket, and eventually,
Yeah.
you know, that stuff will turn over and turn over.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
turn over.
yeah. They actually there's actually machines you can buy out there on the market that are basically a glass or a plastic column, vertical column that you pump water into from the bottom, and it blows water up the top, and then at the very bottom of it, it's got a little stopcock, which then you can drop into like a jug or something like that. And you put your sample in, and you start the flow of water from the bottom, and that water boils, and you've got to really, really fine tune the flow of water, but it makes the lights float essentially, and separates it out vertically in a pipe. We used to do something kind of similar to that when we were doing diamond exploration, and I had a setup in the lab that I would do that with, and you can actually do a separation that way. And I don't feel like going out and spending $600 on a vertical, you know, water separator just to try one sample or 2 samples.
I think I seen a video on that.
Dan Hurd did one.
It may have been
about a year ago. About a year ago, he had a machine similar to that, and yes, and that might work, but boy, you'd have to be. The problem with those little stopcocks is that there's no fine tuning them. You know, like, I mean, you crack it a 1/16 of an inch, and you got too much flow, and you blow everything right out the top. So it's not a smooth transition.
What's a flocculant?
Flocculant, he meant. Yeah. Yeah, give it a go, Doug. I know when Jericho you did one of those pulps, right? And
Yep,
you loaded it.
I put
You loaded that thing up with Dawn
10
dish soap.
10 tablespoons of Dawn dish soap at least
Yeah.
10 tablespoons of Dawn dish soap in there.
But he did get gold
Yes, sir.
in his sluice box when he did it.
Yep.
Out
of the fine pulps.
Yeah, like Doug, I wouldn't use like jet dry. I would go for the Dawn dish soap, because we're talking, this stuff is so fine. It's your clay size particles, and you're talking about electrostatic bonds all of a sudden between the clay size particle and the gold, and you're getting down to the almost molecular level. This stuff's so fine.
Oh, we're way over there.
Yeah.
I just dumped a whole vial of gold into my little weigh tray there, and I got it under the scope.
Okay, let's look.
That means I got to go get the camera from way over there.
Well, you got 11 minutes. You can walk that slow.
All right.
While
Nice.
he's doing that, I'm going to take a spinny break because the power of beer compels me.
Yeah, Chef V, email me. I think it's in the safe. I'm pretty sure it's got the parents in the safe waiting for me to get my new stickers. I know I got a couple things I took to my parents. Now, have you looked at your bigger gold pieces? Your little nuggets?
No, but you see that thing right there? That's a piece of quartz in there.
Oh, you got a little micro specimen?
Yeah.
You should pull that out with the old tweezers. That way you can look at that one under super zoom.
Yeah. Let's see if we can't mix it up a bit. Yeah, it's going to be fun, this thing. I can take pictures of it. You see?
Oh, look at that one to the right. Right there. That one looks cool. It's got the different swirls on it.
Which one?
Up in the top, it's got like an orange swirl going through it. Right there in the middle.
That
center.
one?
That one looks pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be fun, man. Let's see.
I can't wait to see you bust out your bag of change and start error searching.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to get rid of this camera. I'm going to get him off. We don't need him anymore. We're going to be leaving here in a few minutes anyway, so.
We're going to raid Bayou Gold guy?
Yeah, probably. So that'll leave the three of us, right? So we can go, we can stack.
Woo!
Yeah. There we are.
Oh, I gotta move this. Oh, wrong way. There we go. Turn the whole damn. Oh, wrong way. Why is it always backwards? I don't know. Damn it. There, I'll move my chair.
You missed it, Rock Butcher. We put a zoom up there with all the gold, but
Oh,
You can rewind it.
You couldn't wait for me. I can rewind.
yeah, I'm not going to do it. I turned the other camera off already because we're probably going to get ready to.
Got 9 minutes. I just went and checked, and now I'm sharing the link right now.
Hey, Jimmy Licari, how you doing? For all of yous out there, hey, Brewers Prospecting. It's about time you showed up, man. We had a good show here.
Hi, Jeff. How are you doing?
We're just
Doug's still saying wow.
We're just about to go over there probably and raid Bayou Gold guy, but
Take it easy, I am Saxon. Sorry,
all
Jeff.
right, I am Jackson. We'll talk to you soon, man. For all of you that were in chat while I was so busy here playing with my new toys, I didn't miss you. I just said I get confused in my old age here. I got too much things. My wife in the beginning of the show, she was calling me. I had my camera set up, so I'm doing the sluice box, and she's calling me because she can't find her phone, and she wants me to call her. Now I got to go through all this, and you know, like I got a smartphone, and I'm too dumb to use it, so I can't do two things at once on there. Right? I had to shut that down and go call her phone, find her phone. But we made it through. We made it through.
My dad said they need a smartwatch that has a GPS locator for your phone to show you how many feet you are away from your phone and your car keys.
Yeah. So, Brewers, what's happening out there, man? I got a bag of your stuff I got to still do out there. I just got my my bottle from Carson. Next time I see him, I got to thank him. And that came from Can Do Veteran off of his show. His 1,000 subscribers. He's doing good out there. I got to thank him when he gets back from killing everything in sight down there with that's got a horn on it. Hunting season opens up and they're all gone. Yeah.
Later, Doug.
Good night, Doug. Yeah, we'll see you there at Bayou Go Guys shortly.
All right, Doug. Thanks for coming by, man. I hope you enjoyed the show.
Oh, he got one today. Good for him.
Oh, yeah?
A little meat in the freezer is always a good thing.
Some nice butter fried tenderloin.
I never had a taste. I think I ate venison stew once. Somebody at the bar when I was back in the day went hunting, and they cooked it up in the back of the bar, some venison stew, and they gave everybody a plate. So if you didn't eat it, you know, like smacking a guy in the face, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I had to sit there at the bar, drink my beer, and eat the stew. It was all right, you know. I like the potatoes and the carrots and everything, but
yeah, the backstraps are awesome, Chefy. I do with our deer. We typically we'll hunt all week long and hang them as we get them, and then Sunday is our butchering day, and so some of them will hung for 5 days, some of them will hung for 7 days, whatever, or 6 days. But if they've only hung for a day, we'll let them sit until next week. But the one of the first things we do is we take the tenderloins out and then take them down, and the whole gang of us, we all get together, we butcher the animal, we package it up, we share it all out, and everybody gets their cooler full or whatever and goes home. And then, or before they go home, we all head upstairs onto the porch, and I get the barbecue smoking hot and heavily salt the tenderloins with kosher salt, and most of that falls off when you're cooking it, right? So it's not too slow. But then I'll lay a strip of thick bacon on top of each one of those tenderloins and barbecue those together. And then once it's all cooked, because the tenderloin is so lean that you need that extra fat. And then I cut it up into little bite-sized chunks. So everybody, when you grab it, you get one little chunk of tenderloin and a piece of bacon, and you pop that in. And we all sit around eating that stuff for drinking beers for a couple hours, and that's good eats right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna let these guys go and head off. Either go see Grease Monkey, I think, is doing something live right now. So those over there, and Bayou Gold Guy is coming up. So I'd like to thank everybody that showed up here. If you are interested in that power supply, I'm serious. You know, give me shoot me an email. It's in my about page, and we'll see you all out there soon. Prospecting 406, good to see you out there. Brewers, everybody out there, I appreciate it. Chef V, thank you for stopping by. And with that, we'll see you on the next time. Take care.
Later, everybody.
Right, see you over at Bayou Gold Guy.